when a student does enroll, we're going to serve them.
Every year, Denver Public Schools welcomes in new students. But this isn't any year.
But this is unprecedented. This year has been dramatically different in both the quantity and the kind of the rate at which they've arrived.
The district's new students are migrants coming to Denver for a new life.
I really try to not call it a crisis. We're talking about children in our schools and we want them there. And it is a crisis on a systems level, and how do we adjust our systems to meet this need?
Adrienne Endres, Multilingual Education Director with DPS, says last January they saw a few migrant children show up to enroll at schools here and there. Now, she says they can get 60 kids in a week.
We have more kids than we have space for, and so we are quickly trying to hire, adjust programming, get more resources into buildings.
Since the start of the school year, DPS has enrolled more than 2,400 new-to-country students. Endres says they're happy to welcome in these migrant kids, but it's tough. They're stretched thin.
And we do a lot of problem solving. We do a lot of, especially with our current influx of new arrivals, the problem solving around having enough seats, having enough teachers, having enough materials.
Stretching funds thin, too. DPS gets funding from the state on a per-student level. The student count cutoff day happens in October.
We have gotten about 1,200 new-to-country students since October 2nd. And so we as a district are filling the gap.
Right now, DPS says they can and will be picking up the tab for the influx of migrant children joining the district. Endres says they're happy to have them.
And speaking for our educators and our teachers, kids have been welcomed with so much joy and love, and that doesn't make it less hard.
She says they're hiring more staff, shifting resources, anything they can to meet their new students' needs. Just how long they'll need to be so flexible, no one knows.
But are they going to stay? But are they going to stay? We don't know, but they're here now, and while they're here, they're ours.
I reached out to the Colorado Department of Education about new student numbers surging past the cutoff for state funding. They say they're looking for solutions and gathering data on newcomer student enrollment that can help them to better support districts with educating these new students.
It's good to hear about all the problem solving, but that's only going to go so far. Eventually, whether it's federal, statewide, they're going to have to get some more money in there somehow.
Absolutely, especially considering these kids just keep coming.
All right, Rachel, thank you.